What's good, YouTube? This your boy Dante Sports Talk live streams here with one more video before I head out to practice. It is 5 o'clock. Don't y'all forget, man. I'm doing live streams on my phone, doing Astros baseball. I'm doing NFL, Texans, all over the NFL. I'm doing NBA opening night, every NBA team pretty much. So y'all tune in for that. And then it's another live stream tonight. I'm doing 2K tonight. But I'm gonna get this video in. Well, like I say right here, before I go to practice, y'all comment, like, and subscribe on this video. We almost at 100. We almost at 1.1K, man. So shout out to everybody that support the channel. Shout out to Miss Shano. Shout out to Miss Natural. Shout out to my boy Wilson. Shout out to my boy Billy Buckets. Shout out to the new subs. Shout out to my boy Andrew. Shout out to Miss Nana. Shout out to Miss Real Breezy. Shout out to Miss Shauna, shout out to Princess Fame, shout out to everybody that support my channel that helped me out. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Mr. Big Simple. Shout out to everybody, man. Real talk. Shout out to my boy Billy Buckets, man. And let's go. Shout out to Noti Game. So let's get right into the video, man. This video is about an underrated player. Most of you guys really don't know how good this player was, but this player was very good in his prime. Back in his prime, he was very, very good, man. I mean, most people forgot this player, forgot how this player played, and forgot him, dude. He spent 12 seasons with the Phoenix Suns. He got 1 season with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He played 13 seasons overall. This guy was a 3-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1998, 1999 Most Improved Player. And I'm talking about the guard, the 6'1" guard, 180 pounds, Kevin Johnson from the Phoenix Suns. That's what I'm talking about. The guy was a very underrated scorer. He was a very explosive player. I mean, he can get to the basket, can create his own shot, can dribble, can shoot with the best of them. Like I say, he averaged 30% from 3-point line, but the guy is a very legit scorer, man. The guy was like a shot creating slasher. The guy was pretty good. Kevin Johnson tailed off at the end of his career, but the guy was very consistent with the Phoenix Suns. His best days with the Phoenix Suns, and in that series when he played against the Houston Rockets, Kevin Johnson flat out killed the Rockets. But even though the Rockets end up coming back, Kevin Johnson, like I say, flat out killed the Rockets, dunking on Akeem Olajuwon. That is my favorite. That is my favorite moment when he went towards the side. He got a blow by and he just dunked all over Akeem Olajuwon. And like I say, he just put Akeem Olajuwon in the body bag in that play. Kevin Johnson is a very, very good player. His name Kevin Maurice Johnson. Was 6'1". His position was a point guard. He was right-handed. He can create his own shot. He can dribble the basketball. He can make acrobatic layups in the paint. Kevin Johnson was very fast. Let's say he got a lot of blow-bys. He was very inconsistent in shooting, but Kevin Johnson was a real underrated player that nobody never talked about. Y'all, that's why I'm saying I'm teaching y'all about the game of basketball because some of you guys were in diapers when y'all seen some of these players. That's why I'm letting y'all know how good how good these players were. Some of these videos, some of these guys are underrated that y'all don't really know about. But Kevin Johnson is a very, very good point guard. Like I say, 3-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1998 Most Improved Player in 1990. Let's get to his stats. His career stats: 18 points per game, 9 points per game. Basically, that's 18. 3 rebounds, 9 assists. Very, very good playmaker. He was a playmaker. He was a very, very good playmaker. He was like he had some playmaking left in him. He was like a playmaking shot creator. That's what I'm gonna call it. He was a playmaking shot creator. The guy shot 30. The guy shot 30% from 3. 84% from the free throw line. He was very consistent shooting from the free throw line. Shot 50% from the field. Out of a 6'1" guard, shot 50%. That's just sensational, man. All right. 1998 through 98. 1987 through 88. His first year in the league, he was a rookie. He came up, I think, with the... No, wait, that was with Cleveland. Okay, that was his year with Cleveland. Okay, that was with Cleveland. He averaged 7.3 points per game. Kevin Johnson. He averaged 3 assists a game. 1989, 1988. Again, he got traded to Phoenix. He averaged 12. His points up and up. He averaged 12.6 points per game and 8 assists. 1989. His points then bumped up to 8 points per game. His points average was 20 points per game, 12 assists. The guy was almost the leading assist leader in the NBA. The guy was very consistent dishing out the ball. The guy was very, very good. 1990. I think that was his years with Phoenix. That was his year with Phoenix. He did go to the NBA final. He ended up losing to John Paxson on that shot. So Kevin Johnson averaged 22 points, 5 points per game, 11.4 assists. The guy could dish the ball with the best of them. 1991, Kevin Johnson, 22.2 points per game, 10 assists. 1992, 1992, 19 points per game, 10 assists. 1993, 16 points per game. He tailed off because he was injured a lot too. Kevin Johnson was injured a lot too. He could not stay. He had problems standing on the floor, but he was also injured a lot. But when he was healthy, Kevin Johnson was a very productive player. Kevin Johnson averaged 19.7 points per game, 10 assists. 1993, his average went down 16 points per game, 7 assists. 1994, that's when he lost to Houston. And when they had a 3-1 lead, when he dunked on Kim Olajuwon, 20 points per game, 9 assists. 67 games. He missed 15 games that year. Averaged 9 assists a game. Kevin Johnson, 1994. 20 points per game. 9 assists. Very consistent. Very consistent. Was a very good passer. 1995. His points per game average went down 5. 15.5 points per game. 7 assists a game. He was always around 10. 7, 8 assists a game. He was a very good passer. Kevin Johnson, very good playmaker and a very good shot creator, playmaker. He was very good. Kevin Johnson, 1996, 18 points per game, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. 1997, Kevin Johnson, 20 points per game, 9 assists a game. Very consistent on his passing. And like I say, he was basically a 20-point, 9 assist player every single day, every single game pretty much. Phoenix, when his last year in Phoenix, 9 points per game. 9 points per game. He averaged 5 assists a game. Okay, he retired. He retired in 1999. But 1999, 2000, Kevin Johnson made a comeback, averaged 6 points per game. And now it's the end of Kevin Johnson's career after that. Kevin Johnson played 12 seasons with the Phoenix Suns, 1 season with Cleveland. The 1 season with Cleveland, he averaged 7.3 points per game. Kevin Johnson was a very good player, man. When he was healthy, Kevin Johnson had a good ball handling on him. He can go by you. He can make acrobat shots. Like I say, in the paint, he's a very good mid-range shooter. If it wasn't for the injuries, Kevin Johnson would have been a great player. But Kevin Johnson, to me, he was a very underrated player that nobody never talked about. So comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Give me your guys' thoughts on the career of Kevin Johnson. Like I said, I thought his career was okay. I thought his career was very, very good, but the injuries slowed him up. The injuries slowed him up, but he's underrated. He's listed as an underrated player. So comment, like, and subscribe what you guys think about this video, guys. I'm out. I'm on the way to practice. I'll be streaming later tonight, 2K. And remember, guys, I'm gonna start streaming these NBA, NFL games. I can stream now on phone. So don't y'all forget, tune in, man. Y'all don't want to miss. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Much love. Thank y'all for all the people who support me, who watch me. Shout out to you guys. Know the game, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Much love. Peace.